Hello and welcome everybody, I'm on Bavarian and this is of course Crusader Kings 3, but today I have a very special video for you, a very short video of a mod that was released just literally a couple of hours, maybe even 1 hour ago, I don't know. This is the Lord of the Rings Realm in Exile, and this mod team, you know, I've been following them on Discord for quite some time. I've been lurking, I've been checking out their progress, and I have been amazed because when it comes to these big mod projects, oftentimes they get lost in the width of it. So for example, you would create an entire world and that entire world is filled with some characters here and there, but it is not exactly in detail. Now, this mod and this mod team have decided to do the exact opposite. They released a mod that you can download on Steam right now. You can just check the description for the link of it, and if you check it out, you will see that they only filled out a small part of the world. You can see it right here. It is roughly this region. Actually, Lothlorien is not included, so roughly like this. Fangorn is also not included, but you know, I mean, I guess like this. Anyway, they said to themselves, you know what, if we want to do this mod, if we want to carry this project to success, then we need to go ahead and actually create the world that is dense, a world that is very deep in its details, and they did exactly that. So let's just take a look at what they have done. We are going to play, of course, Saruman the White. Saruman is an emissary of the Valar to Middle-earth. He is great among the wise. He is great among the wise, chief of the Order of the Ishtari, and the head of the White Council. That is us. I am a wizard that is going to turn evil. Now, of course, right now, this world runs at an insane speed because there's about 2 characters in it. But, more importantly, what I want to show you in this video is why you should check out the Discord, why you should support this mod in whatever way you can. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your mom. Hey, your mom probably wants to know about the legends of the One Ring as well. This mod is insane when it comes to the detail of the map. Look at that. Look at, I love this red fog that sets in when we are over Mordor, and just look at everything. Look at the mountains, look at the details. Seriously, this is one of the best map mods that I have seen in any grand strategy game. I mean, as weird as it sounds, maybe the My Little Pony mod that is very in-depth, and I know Hearts of Iron 4 players will know that, but maybe the My Little Pony mod can rival this, but everything else must bow before the mod power, the map power of this Lord of the Rings mod, because not just that, we also have a beautiful custom icon here for Edoras, and then we have a beautiful custom location right over there for Helm's Deep, and Helm's Deep, I mean, hey, if you haven't read the books, if you haven't watched the movies, they are now, what, 20 years old, then I don't think these are spoilers. This is where you want to have your last stand against the forces of Saruman. That is of course us, and look at that, we have Orthanc right over here, and we are the venerable Duke Saruman the White of Isengard. We also have magic. Magic takes time and ingredients to prepare, and magic capacity represents how many spells a character can work at once. Now, I don't actually know about this, preparing explosives. The explosives are being prepared for their armies. I don't exactly know what that does. Let's just check it out. We also got some custom decisions right there. Rally the Uruk-hai, train the Uruk-hai crossbowmen. You pay some money and you get 8,000 troops. It is completely out of this world. But honestly, I'm going to ignore all of that for the moment, because again, what I primarily want to show off is what they have done so far, so that you can make a decision for yourself whether you want to get invested into this mod. Yeah, and as you can see, we go up here and then we have, look at that, the beautiful trees of Lothlorien. I love it, I absolutely do. Now let's just fast forward a bit, and that is very easy, by the way, because since there's about 2 people in this mod right now, I can just, boom, look at that, we're in April. 1 second past January to April, we're in there. The Lord of Isengard. Isengard was not made by you, but by the men of Numenor long ago. It is very tall and has many secrets, yet it looks not to be a work of craft. It was at the crowning of Frealaf, king of the Riddermark, that you appeared bringing gifts and speaking great praise of the valor of the Rohirrim. All knew you welcome guest. Soon after, you took up your abode in Isengard for Beren. I meant to say Isengard there, because that's how we pronounce it in German. The steward of Minas Tirith had give you the keys to Orthanc, and from that year on, in 2759 of the 3rd era, you have dwelled in Isengard. You become a Lord of Min, for at first you held Isengard as a lieutenant of the steward and warden of the tower. Frealaf was as glad as Baron to have this so, and know that Isengard was in the hands of a strong friend. A friend you long were, and you kept the tower as part of the defenses of the west, so long as you yourself remained the chief person in that defense and the head of its council. Your subjects are mixed Rohirrim and Dunlending, and no longer do you consider the realm of Gondor as your liege. The rule of Isengard is now mine, as are its secrets. I mean, this is not all that decisive, seeing as Gondor and Minas Tirith is literally just as on the map as a location. I mean, just look at this location. My god, it's so beautiful. This asset, I believe, is directly taken from the Imperator Rome mod for this. I might be wrong. Please do correct me, and please, dear modders, do also correct me if that is indeed not correct. I don't think we have... Yeah, Mount Doom is seemingly empty, and if I look around, right, I don't think we have anything up here. Of course, they, again, were focusing on this region, so nothing to be expected up there. Now, with this mod, there are a lot of events. There is a lot of stuff going on. You should check it out right now. But, of course, this is more proof of concept, if you will. This is more them showing off, hey, look at us being amazing. We are an Ashtari, of course. You can see the health boost right there. We are an elusive shadow, a mastermind philosopher, and a grey eminence. We are an actual genius and 2,000 years old. In the middle of your throne room is a black stand. On it, a black cloth covering the Palantir, the greatest of the secrets of Isengard. Gandalf would advise you to disregard its power. The Grey Fool miscalculates your wisdom and strength. Sauron has a Palantir, the captured Ithil stone of Minas Ithil, that is guessed correctly by you. You have felt his gaze on Isengard, but you are powerful enough to resist him, and you shroud your valley in secrecy from his eye. In this hour, you will wrestle with Sauron and claim mastery over this powerful tool to use it in your quest. So this is already sort of including the ring wars. There is a game rule that determines when the ring wars happen, but I myself haven't seen any effect. I don't think so. This is the determined game rule in 3017 when the ring war should start. Obviously, there's nobody here in Mordor. There's nobody in Gondor, so it is very unlikely that there is, and of course, there's nobody in the Shire. It is very unlikely that there is a ring war currently in the game. But what I want to stress is just how much detail is in these quest events, and how much detail, honestly, and how much proficiency of actual writing is showed in these writings. I really want to give the props not just to the map designers, not just to the province designers, because they all look very, very intricate. There are no, hexagon or blocky provinces in here. I want to say thank you to all of those people, but primarily I also want to say thank you to the writers of the events. Whoever's writing these, that is some amazing work. Please keep it up. Now let's just continue, and as you can see, time literally hopped from June to August. The Palantir, in the darkness of your throne room, the black cloth is lifted. You reach out towards the crystal ball and command it to show you the One Ring. It respects your power and sweeps over the Gladden Fields. The scene is visible, wilderness of marshlands. The Gladden Fields where you have searched ceaselessly to discover the ring. It is not there. You search further and are directed over Mirkwood and towards the Sea of Rhûn, where you observe the endless armies of the Men of Rhûn, but someone else is watching. Sauron has found you. Concealed within the fortress, the Lord of Mordor sees all with the captured Ithil stone, Palantir of Minas Ithil. His form is a great eye, lidless, wreathed in flame. His reaching flames pierce through the Palantir and drive into your arms. He is seeking to learn your designs. The vision of the Palantir shifts to scenes of Sauron's utter conquest of the east and south. Sauron does not know yet of your purpose, but you must either deceive him or fight for control of the Palantir. I shall, of course, pledge allegiance to the Dark Lord Sauron. And here we come to the next point. We come to the point of religions. Look at that. Warmonger, human sacrifice, communal identity. They changed the laws around a bit when it comes to, what is going on. A lot of virtues that are definitely evil. And then on top of that, of course, we got two other faiths. The people of darkness, which is essentially everybody that isn't a good person. I think we might even have a flavor text. There you go. The people of darkness were people who fell under the dominion of Morgoth in the First Age, or were dominated by Sauron and worshipped him in the Second Age. It was a Dunedain term for all of those who were opposed to the Free Peoples and the realms in exile, as enemies of the Valar. The Council of Storm and Sauron, on the other hand, Sauron holds sway over these people and creatures, and then the Free Peoples. The Free Peoples of Middle-earth were those people not under the dominion of Sauron. As you can see, a lot of love went into that. What I would like to see long-term is, of course, an addition to the learning tree, where you can become a mage if you have a leaning towards that, When it comes to CK mods, I think what you don't have to do in Imperator Rome, get out of here. Listen, lady, I want a date, okay? I am Saruman, are you kidding me? When we're looking at this, of course, we need some form of longevity. We need some form of longevity that allows us to play, for example, over here as the elves, or as a man in Gondor, and actually play the game further than just the ring war. So, what I'm essentially suggesting is that we are having an amazing mod, visually, lore-wise, flavor-wise, and then art assets-wise. I mean, just, again, look at this absolute beauty right here. We have an amazing mod that is currently in the works. I want you to check it out. Leave a favorite in the Steam Workshop. I want to make this a fairly short video because, of course, this mod is in the making, and there is still a lot to be done. I can't wait until I can play Treebeard right here in Fangorn, but all I want to say is essentially check out this mod. Give it a look. Let's just fast forward maybe to the next event. The Wizard's new clothes. Wait, what? Is that actually? Oh yeah, okay. White, you sneer. It serves as a beginning. White cloth may be dyed, the white page can be overwritten, and the white light can be broken. You are the head of the Ishtari, sent to bring order to the Middle-earth. The wisest of the wise, and it was you who had diligently sought after the One Ring, your purpose, to retrieve it before Sauron claims it. All of Middle-earth will praise the many-colored when you hold the ruling ring, and you will usher in a new era of peace and prosperity. I don't think, as Chief of the Istari, you have a responsibility to stay within style guides set by the Valar. I'm going to become of many colors, but I don't actually think, even if I pick the other choice, that there is currently white clothing in the game. At the very least, I can't see it. Well, either way, this is an insane amount of content already, and I think that the approach of the mod team is amazing, where they say we want to flesh out region by region by region, and I hope that you support it as much as I do. I wish there was a proper way to support it, for example via Patreon. Sadly, that is not the case, I assume, for copyright reasons. You know the drill. Let's just, take it for what it is, for an amazing mod already. Build me an army worthy of Mordor. Through the Palantir, Sauron has ordered you to contact the orcs. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Build me an army worthy of Mordor. Okay, let's not tell anybody that I did that. They are skilled in metallurgy and in the ranks of warriors at your disposal, and their ranks are veterans in the Battle of the Five Armies. Right, I also did not watch The Hobbit. Right, we got work to do. The Gardens of Isengard, right, we're gonna rip them all down. All that I want to show off from right now is, look at that, Theoden. What a gorgeous, gorgeous person, but more importantly, look at that, Grima Grimodings. Grima Wormtongue is already present in the game, and you can see he's an elusive shadow, a craven, lustful, deceitful, and scheming man. God, I love this mod. I hope that this mod is going to progress quite well, and I hope, sincerely, that you are also going to love this mod. Over this, short kind of overview, why don't we just go ahead and fast forward. I know there's an event, and just look at how it all takes by. There is an event in which we gain practically infinite troops, and let me just make sure that I get those troops, and let's destroy Rohan. There you go. Union of the Two Towers. You contact Sauron again. He shows you the might of Barad-dûr. It stands high above the volcanic wasteland. Tower upon tower, battlement upon battlement, black, immeasurably strong. So too is the Tower of Isengard, unassailable in its valley, a worthy holding and vassal of the Dark Lord. Man, the writing in this is so good. Seriously, it's great. The world is changing. Who now has the strength to stand against the power of Isengard and Mordor? To stand against the might of Sauron and Saruman and the union of the Two Towers? And so it is! Theoden, you do not have the power to do this, which is why I'm defeating you at literally lightning speed. It's gonna be... Did you see that? You could have missed the siege there. I don't even know. What else do I need to siege down here? Wait a minute. Oh, this one right there. Okay, I can see it. There we go. I think we did defeat them. It is all, of course, very fast. And there you go. I have defeated the Riddermark. And just like that, it is all over for Middle-earth. It is not over for this mod, though. Again, do check it out. Check their Discord. It is all in the description. But for the moment, of course, I would like to thank the members of the channel that are making videos such as this one possible, namely the Barons, the Counts, and the Dukes. Thank you all for supporting the channel as you do. I really do appreciate it, because it is what is making videos such as this one possible. Thank you all, and I'll see you later, alligator.